learning how to be happy. Pay attention everything whatever you do. There was once a farmer in Spain. He had 3 sons and 1 daughter. One day, the farmer became very ill, and a passing traveler told his family that he could only be saved by water of life. "Where do you get that?" Alonzo, eldest son, said. "From a well on a mountaintop which is 3 days hard riding away from here," said the stranger. So, Alonzo set off. After 3 days of riding, he came to the mountain and met an old man. Alonzo asking him about the water of life. "Well, you will get it from a well up there, but let me give you small advice. As you climb, you will find many stones shout, jeer and mock you. Don't look at, touch or them." "That sounds easy," thought Alonzo, and went on. He began to climb the mountain, and immediately, the stones began to jeer at him, mock him and call him names. He paid no attention until one stone, in particularly, called Alonzo a boaster and a bragger. On hearing this, Alonzo was angry, perhaps because this insult was rather near the truth. Angrily, he turned towards the stone and immediately turned into a stone himself. 2 weeks later, the second son Carlo set out to get the water of life and to find his brother. He found the mountain and the old man and received exactly the same warning. Soon, he was climbing up the mountain and ignored the cries of the stones, until suddenly, he felt he heard his brother's voice, and he too was turned into stone. A week later, the third son, Alfredo, was on the mountain. Having heard the old man's warning, he was singing and whistling to drown the sounds of the stones' voices. Suddenly, he heard the song of a charming lady, and his attention was diverted to the sweet voice, and he turned to see the lady. The inevitable happened, and he also turned into a stone. The farmer was by now very weak, and in the last desperate effort to save his life, Maria, his daughter, set off to find the water of life. When she heard the old man's warning, she decided that her father's life depended on her getting the water, so no matter what the stones shouted, she kept her eyes fixed on the well up ahead. Eventually, she reached it and filled her goatskin full of precious liquid. As she did, a drop fell on a stone nearby, which immediately turned into a man. At once, Maria felt she must help here too, so she went on sprinkling a drop each on all the stones there, and soon there was a large gathering of men and women, including her 3 brothers. Finally, she reached the bottom with just enough water for her father. With the whole crowd cheering and thanking her, Maria and her brothers arrived home and restored their father back to good health. With total devotion and concentration, anything can be achieved. Thanks.